Hello, in this lesson you will learn how to use prepositions before or ago and after. You can use them with nouns and verbs. To say something like before evening, before graduation, before 2019, or before 4 p.m., in the Korean language you need to use 전 with nouns. 전 is placed after a noun and it is not attached to the noun. There must be a space before the preposition 전. When 전 is in the middle of a sentence, in most cases it is used in combination with other prepositions such as 에, 까지, and 부터. What were you doing before 5 p.m.? 5시 전에 무엇을 했어요? Please come before 5 p.m. 5시 전에 오세요. Please come by 5 p.m. 5시 전까지 오세요. I have been reading books since 10 minutes ago. 10분 전부터 책을 읽습니다. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and try to translate these sentences into Korean. So, since when have you been learning Korean? 한국어를 언제부터 공부해요? Since 3 months ago. 3개월 전부터예요. When did you come? 언제 왔어요? 2 hours ago and before 2 o'clock. Look at the difference. 2시간 전이에요 and 2시 전이에요. So as you can see from these examples, when 전 is a last word in a sentence, you shouldn't attach the preposition 에. Remember this, okay? In order to use this preposition with verbs, you need to attach 기 to a verb stem. Pause the video and try to translate the sentences into Korean for yourself. The children washed hands before having a meal. 아이들은 밥을 먹기 전에 손을 씻었어요. Before coming to Korea, I studied Korean very hard. Or I studied Korean very hard before coming to Korea. 한국에 오기 전에 한국어를 아주 열심히 공부했어요. Before going to school, I will call you. Or I will call you before going to school. 학교에 가기 전에 전화하겠어요. Usually before going to sleep, I read a book. Or usually I read a book before going to sleep. 보통 제가 자기 전에 책을 읽어요. As you can see from the examples, in English we can easily change the sentence order without losing a meaning, but in Korean you cannot do so. Pause the video and read the sentences again in Korean to understand the sentence structure. The next preposition is who or after in English. It also can be used with prepositions 에, 부터, and 까지. You can pause the video again and translate this to Korean. Okay, come after 5 p.m. 5시 후에 오세요. My birthday is after April 1st. 내 생일은 or 제 생일은 4월 1일 후입니다. or 후예요. I moved to Spain after 2013. 저는 2013년 후에 스페인에 이사 왔습니다. And my grandfather was born after World War II. 제 할아버지께서는 2차 세계대전 후에 태어나셨습니다. In order to use the preposition who with verbs, we need to attach 니은 or 은 to a verb stem. If a verb ends with a vowel, use 니은, and if it ends with a consonant, use 은. Again, if you want some practice, you can pause the video and try to translate the sentences for yourself. So, the children went to school after having a meal. 아이들이 or 아이들은 밥을 먹은 후에 학교에 갔습니다. I called to my brother after arriving in the airport. 공항이 도착한 후 형한테 전화했어요. I fell asleep after listening to music. 음악을 들은 후 잠들었어요. And yesterday I slept after reading book. 어제 내가 책을 읽은 후 잠을 잤어. In reading Korean, this grammatical construction is often used without a. 전 and who are one of the easiest grammatical constructions in the Korean language. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And this is a list of new words I will be using in the next lesson, so you can learn these words in advance.